Did they get you? Girls Frontline 2 brought back the Suomi banner just to trick people into pulling for her right before releasing Centaureissi, an arguably better healer, at least at V1. She's sitting at tier 0.5 on both of Pridewind's tier lists, the Bossing and the CN General, and it's easy to see why. I'm Shrike, subscribe for more gacha content. Let's dive into Centaureissi's kit. First though, I'm gonna read Pridewind's review of her. Centaureissi is a pure defensive sustained support, most notable for the offensive buff she provides at V1. Her base kit is overwhelmingly biased towards defensive utility, sporting all the heals, stability heals, and debuff cleanses need to maintain a team in peak condition. Centaureissi's singular focus on being the ultimate sustained support places her in a niche with limited practical applications. Her healing output far exceeds what is required of the team, while her utility in other areas is notably lacking, leaving her with little to contribute outside of her primary role as the team's healer. Centaureissi is assessed at V1 on a basis that a significant portion of her value is attributed to the Blazing Assault 2 and damage up to offensive buffs applied through her enhanced V1 passive. At V0, Centaureissi can be summarized as an underwhelming defensive healing support with few impactful qualities. Important: there is already more than enough damage within the character roster to meet the damage thresholds to clear at level content. To the average player, Centaureissi's V1 offensive buff will not noticeably improve team performance. As is the case with all dupes, pulling Centaureissi's V1 incurs an opportunity cost for what would have been some other SSR. If that's enough for you to determine whether or not you should pull for her, then I'm happy to help. Thanks for stopping by. Otherwise, let's go over her kit. Burn Assault Rifle User. Chongju, is that you? Nope, it's her much weaker, medically trained younger sister. Okay, they're probably not related. Who knows? Her first skill is a single target attack that also heals the nearest ally unless the enemy had overburn, in which case it heals 2 allies, and then gives her heat recovery. This is the buff that punishes the enemy when they attack her by removing a buff, healing her, and giving her some Confectance Index. Quite a lot for an active skill 1. Her active skill 2 is an AoE heal and damage, but the heal needs a target and it has a limited range unlike Suomi's heal. If the enemy's hit had overburn though, they'll also get 2 buffs removed, which Suomi can't do. Plus it's just an active skill, and Suomi's is her ultimate. Centaureissi's ultimate is map-wide, and heals everybody by 100% of her attack, and cleanses 2 debuffs, as well as restores up to 7 Confectance Index to whomever has the lowest. Wowzers. If that wasn't enough, afterwards she gives herself that punishing heat recovery buff again. The one that heals her, gives her Confectance Index, and removes a buff from the enemy when she's attacked. Very cool, but let's look at her passive now. She gains that heat recovery at the start of battle, and when she has it, her damage is higher, and when healing, heals again based on the max HP. Also, her active skills apply overburn, which work well with the rest of her kit. She can also do action support when someone nearby attacks an enemy, and can even apply that heat recovery to that ally. This is the skill that had the V1 that Pridewind alluded to, so let's look at why it's so good. Fortification Segment 1 V1. During action support, additionally apply Blazing Assault 2 and damage up to for the friendly unit, lasting 1 turn. Now that is good. This is hard for me to say, since I'm saving for a few different dolls and I really didn't want to get her. I like the maid thing, but I just hate blondes in gacha games. Don't ask me why. I'm actually just starting to realize this about myself. In Wuwa, I hate Phoebe. In Duet Night Abyss, I hate Truffle. Sword of Convaleria, I hate Gloria. But I digress. It's hard for me to say, but I think Centaureissi is going to be a fantastic doll. And perhaps even a must-pull, considering all the content that require multiple teams, and you can't take Suomi into all of them. I'm 15 pulls away from an SSR, but it's not guaranteed, so I'm planning on giving it a shot. If I get her, great. If not, I'll take my guarantee with me into the future. Unless, of course, the theories about Klukai being the next one are true. She's the most must-pull of any character in the game, and so would be real bad luck for Centaureissi if that were true. I'll at least be waiting a bit to know for sure before I pull. But with that being said, I'm gonna fly. See you in the next one.